I'm sitting here with Robb Braun and from the Leadership Source, and Robb, I think everyone thinks that they need to be something greater than they are in order to be a leader. What would you tell somebody like that?
My immediate response would be that we're all leaders. We have had examples of great leaders, and it's wonderful that we get to draw on some of those qualities and characteristics. And every one of us is a leader to somebody in our lives.
As we look at this leadership workshop that you're going to be doing on the 13th and the 20th, I mean, I look and I go, man, everyone I know is a leader. Is that true? Or do I just feel that?
Yep, absolutely. Obviously, there are going to be different levels and different degrees. There was a book put out by Kuzes and Posner, and they talked about the leadership challenge. And they said the number one response when they asked people who was the leader in your life, it was someone that was closest to them or a family member. It wasn't someone who had the official title of leader.
Wow.
It was someone simply who was doing what they do out in the world and was a model for them in one way or another, oftentimes without the other person even knowing they were having influence.
When it comes to this single day event, 13th and the 20th, what type of person should be there? I mean, is there a certain type of person? Is there somebody maybe already in leadership, or somebody that is thinking about leadership, or somebody who doesn't even realize what leadership is? What kind of person should attend that?
I hate to say anyone, because we hear from the marketers all the time, if it's for everyone, then no one will show. I believe it's going to be for people that, I believe it's for people that are already leading today.
Okay.
They're already leading today. And I don't care if they're leading their two number one fans and their two children, or they're leading a team, they're in marketing, and they've got a team of people out there working for them. People that are looking to develop themselves and learn more about themselves as a leader, and they'll pass that along. People that have a team full of maybe, we've got a business owner, visionary of a company who's got some managers. I hear so many times that the weak link in business oftentimes is not the leader or the visionary, the number one leader or the talented people, but it's that group right in the middle, the managers, that forget that management needs to have a leadership component and quality to it to be able to get the most out of effective people. So if you've got a team of managers or team leaders, that would be real important to be able to bring them to something like this, so that they walk away with some tools. And even if they walk away feeling a little zing, we talked about it earlier, they feel a little pain of, wow, I really misled my people, or even misled myself.
Wow.
There's some things I need to go back and correct.
Sure.
So anyone who's already in a position where they can gain some tools they can put to use right now would definitely benefit by being on these seats.
Awesome. And we're talking about the Leadership Source, Robb Braun, founder of the Leadership Source, and we're talking about a workshop that he's going to be doing at the Next Level Success Center on March 13th and March 20th. And he's a member of Next Level, and so I've gotten to know him on a different level than maybe people watching might have gotten to know him. And I just got to tell you, the heart that he shares from is so different than what you'll hear from most leadership or most workshop leaders and things like that. And I'm a big fan of John Maxwell and some of these great leaders and great visionaries about leadership. And the more I've gotten to know Robb, the more I've seen his heart, and the more I understand about the importance of leading from that place, rather than leading from the textbook knowledge. What I've actually seen is how he leads when he's talking to someone, how he's willing to challenge people. And he's challenged me on some things that I've said. He's come back and asked me, hey, why did you say it that way? And challenged me. So that leadership is a model that I think that people need to be in tune with. And the only way they're going to get in tune with that is when they start exposing themselves to that type of individual that's going to shape that part of them. And there's great Bible verse that says, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. And I would challenge anybody who's watching, thinking about this, that even if you don't think you're a leader, you are. Even if you don't think that you really want to be a leader, too bad, you are. Whatever it is, I would just really challenge people to to check it out, spend some time, spend that 2 hours on yourself to determine what kind of leader you want to be. Because no matter whether you want to be or not, you are. You're a leader, so therefore you just got to determine what kind of leader you're going to be. Check it out.